see that in writing songs and in writing like just writing for like the magazine or anything of sometimes the lead can be the hardest thing to actually get out.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to try to snap someone in, you know, bring them in with, and that can be the hardest thing to actually convey. So, yeah, I mean, that
is writing 101.
Yeah.
The beginning is what makes them want to keep listening, and the end is how they're going to remember it.
Yeah.
You know, and everything in between, everything in between is just, you know, as good as you want it to be, you know.
So what kind of, do you feel like there's a huge mindset difference from when you go to, like, producing your beats to writing the lyrics?
Sometimes. I like doing both. I'll go through phases where I just want to just make beats, and I'll just make beats on beats, and then I'll get tired of making beats, and I'll just want to start writing. And then that's how I really probably make more beats than I write, but I like them both in different ways. It's fun to be able to say what I want to say, you know, like it's what makes it.
Yeah. Do you usually make the beats first and then write the song, or do you do it the opposite way?
Yeah, I'll usually make the beats first. Sometimes like I'll just have verses that I'll write, and I might bring those in if I feel like, oh, this verse could really fit this beat or this song or with these other verses that I've written. I could do that, or I'll take just something from an older song that I didn't put out, or you know. But for the most part, sometimes I'll be making a beat, and while I'm making the beat, it'll make me want to rap, and then I'll just write a whole song before I even finish the beat, and then make the beat according to so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like with your songs, do you feel like you have a story you want to tell with the song that, or is it more like theme based?
Theme based.
Yeah.
Theme based. But I mean, I eventually I can kind of tell stories, but I really don't. I haven't told stories yet. Like, I don't think yet. I probably will, eventually. You know, like right now, I've really like just writing theme based poetry, I guess, or just 16 bars. You know, like.
So have you always do you have any other musical background? I
used to I play guitar, I play keys, I play bass guitar. And I did that through junior high and high school. I was always trying to make bands, you know. I'd been in a few I was really into metal before I started I've been into everything. Like I've really been into classic rock and classic metal, but I was really into metal right before I, you know, started really taking beats serious. I started making beats, and I started just listening to hip hop more, and I liked what I could do whereas I was writing songs with a group of people, and I liked the fact that I could that kind of, you know, it just didn't happen. Like when there's a group of people, it just that happens a lot, and like, but I like the ability to completely control the sound, everything. I could take whatever I want from anywhere and put it into a creation, a song, a beat, you know?
Yeah.
And then...
Do you ever do that with beats? Do you ever, like, you know, play a bass line to throw in? Or, you know, do it yourself on guitar and then...
I have yet to do that. I've really enjoyed chopping samples. I really like doing that. Like, that's fun to me, you know? I like sampling in general. I kind of catch myself just... Anytime I hear anything, I think of a sample, you know? Like... But,
Did you like pretty much start like doing beats and rapping at the same time, or did you just do one and then kind of pick up the other?
How I learned beats, I did beats first. I started making beats first, and how I learned them was I was in this class in high school that they had a Fruity Loops program, you know, Fruity Loops, the beat making software, and we were supposed to do projects in that class, and I didn't. I would have a project up on a file or up on a window that I would never open up. I would keep it down. Then I had Fruity Loops, and every time the teacher came around, I'd open the project that I was working on it, and then when she left, I'd open Fruity Loops and make beats. You know, like that's how I learned Fruity Loops, and I eventually downloaded the demo on a laptop, and that's how I started making beats. And I still use Fruity Loops really to this day, or FL Studio. I keep calling it Fruity Loops. It's Fruity Loops then. That's what they called it. But I started, I started rapping a little later on.
Yeah.